New Zealand dollar is what we have. We call a mixed sentiment. If you really think about it, not so much. Let me just explain, right? Weekly and daily chart is on a bearish trend, 4-hour and 1-hour chart is bullish trend. And the reason we are able to do it because we follow this framework known as AP, Analyze, Plan, Execute. We analyze the market without any drawing, something like this, right? Then we start to plan our trade. Right, so what could be done, right? So of course, some traders will say follow the higher time frame, but some others will say the lower time frame is the indication of a change of trend. Both is true. Some of the ways you could do is just focus on a single time frame, or just totally do not trade it, or just trade whatever that is form up. Have your stops and target placed properly. So there are 3 ways of doing it, right? You remember the 3 ways? Name it down, comment down below. Right, weekly chart, if you ask me, the focus I have will be the retest on this trend line over here instead, although it's a bearish trend because this is the nearest formation, and all I need to do is to wait for the alert to trigger because on trend line there isn't a definite price level. Make sense? Right, so on the daily chart, what we have is a resistance support level, and because RSI is on its high side, I could wait for a retest back up 0.5910 to head in for a selling opportunity. And more rational way is to head to the 4-hour chart. We have this bearish shark pattern on HOP level. I'll wait for the retest, or on the PEZ level. I'll wait for the retest at 0.5913 over here to head in for a selling opportunity. That's one way of doing it. The second way of doing it is to wait for it went lower and come back up to retest 0.5878. Why do I wait for such move? It's because I want a clean break to happen and make sure this level hold. If not, I prefer to sell at a much higher price. Does it make sense to you? Right? To the 1-hour chart, as this is demarcated as the demand zone, I want to see a major candle confirmation to head in for a buying opportunity should it happen. I could flip the script around and say, waiting for it to close below 0.5871, then wait for retest back up at 0.5871 with my magic candle confirmation to head in for a trade. Right, that is why I always say AP is the most important. First, I analyze everything, then I start to plan, right? I analyze the trend. I know what's the trend. I plan my trade. Am I going to trend trade? Am I going to counter trend trade? Then once I have my clear direction, in this case, it's very obvious I'm looking for a selling opportunity, then I'll just focus on that. Right, that's the right way of doing it. Want to learn this right? Join us and follow us on our IG over here.